when you're telling a story, you better make sure that you get that time period right. Whenever your story took place, you've got to make sure that you keep that in mind in every aspect of making the film.
I think A Knight's Tale is a perfect example, wherein it was very obvious that the director and the writer and the people who were making this film were making a bold statement about making a picture that takes place in the Middle Ages, and yet it's going to have a lot of references to modern day. You know, people were painting their faces at the jousting events, and there was rock music playing. The language that people were using wasn't like Shakespearean type of language that you expect to hear from a Middle Ages kind of film. And I think to a certain extent it worked. I think what they were trying to do worked really well. I think they were trying to make a Middle Ages movie that appealed to a certain audience, a young audience, and I think it worked. I mean, in general, that age group still likes that movie very, very much.
With this one, I obviously wanted it to be contemporary with Big Game because we're talking about such a contemporary subject matter. Now, if bin Laden ends up getting caught and captured and shot, then we've lost all validity to the show. But I guess fortunate for the film or for the short, it hasn't happened yet. But it was important to keep that in mind because it takes place pretty much either present day or in the near future. And if we didn't keep that in mind, we'd be either flashing, going back in time, which if the story called for it, we certainly could, but it takes place over a pretty short period of time.